Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, so as usual, this video it is exclusive to Seasonal Vantage Insiders, and today's date it is on the 9th of October 2023. So before I kickstart today's video update, right, just want to let you know something first. Okay, on the 28th of October 2023, that is on a Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I'll be speaking, at their office over there at Raffles City Tower, of course, hosted by Philip CFD. Okay. The other speaker will be from Chris at Honey Money SG. So he is one of the YouTube influencer who often talk about personal finance topic. So for me, okay, I'll be talking about this revealing hidden tool to pinpoint strong and trending stock. Okay, so if you're interested, okay, I urge you to register for this event. Okay, you will see, okay, the link. You can go to this link over here, bit.ly / meet Alex Yo over here. So if you cannot remember the link, or you can just find the link, okay, in the description box of this YouTube video. Okay, just below the description box, okay, in the description area of this video, you can find the link over here. Okay, so this event, it is free. This event is free. Okay, so there will be once you go to the link, right, there will be the details over there. Okay, of course, to be the sharing by me and Chris. Okay, there'll be Q&A for the both of the speakers. Of course, okay, there'll be food. Okay, Singaporean, right, like food, right? So there'll be free food and refreshment. And if you are a Poems account holder, right, okay, there'll be exclusive perks for you guys. Okay, I'm still not sure what are the bonuses or the perks that they'll be giving you, but it's worth up to $100 over here. And priority will be given to Poems account holder. So, okay, if you are not a Philip CFD or not a Poems account holder, okay, so I encourage you to just register for an account. Okay, no funding is needed, nothing. Okay, and just head over to the link over here, Alex Poem account opening link. Just head over to the link over here and then proceed with the account opening. Okay, it is very fast. Okay, if you are a Singaporean and you can use SingPass and register for an account over here, and then you can have the account number. And once you have the account number, right, you can just fill up your account number and your details over there, and the team from Philip CFD will get in touch with you regarding the event and such. Okay, so treat it this as a Seasonal Vantage Insiders gathering now. So I would really love to meet you in person. Okay, we have more than 100 plus users of Seasonal Vantage. So I hope that some of you might come, or I hope that a lot of you could come and treat it as a gathering session. Okay, so after that we can have a chit chat or whatever it is. Okay, so treat it as a informal gathering. I would really love to see you guys. Okay, so once again, okay, the link is over here, bit.ly / meet Alex Yo. You can find this link in the YouTube description area over there. Okay, so as usual, a disclaimer first, whatever I share in this video is just for education purpose, not a recommendation, okay, to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. All right, so of course, okay, the biggest news that happened over the weekend is the war on Israel. So the Hamas militant from Palestine, they staged a attack on the Israel. So a war has started. Many people, some actually quite a number of people died, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, over the weekend, then Monday, the S&P 500 futures actually gap down. Can see that the S&P, okay, has been gapping down. Now it is Nasdaq is down about 0.6%, S&P 0.63%, Russell is down 0.8%. In fact, the market actually gapped down a lot more in the early morning, okay, but has recovered a little bit right now as I'm doing this video at about 2:45 p.m. in the afternoon over here. And of course, every time Middle East there is a war, crude oil is going to get affected. So crude oil, is a knee-jerk event, knee-jerk reaction. So right now, our crude oil is gapping up to about 3.5%. Okay, and then gold is also up about 1.07%. Okay, so my personal opinion is that, okay, this is just going to be a knee-jerk reaction. market could get up, get down, whatever it is, okay? Do not be afraid of that, okay? We still follow the rules over here. Don't trade based on what you think, okay, could happen, okay, when a war break out, okay? But instead, trade with the price instead, okay? So if you are unsure what will happen during this war time, okay, you can just don't trade first, okay? Hold on to it first until you see within the next few days, then you see how it goes. But based on my experience, okay, and there are also data showing that, but I didn't pick out the data. Typically, okay, war kind of effects are very short-lived. Eventually, the market will still go up, and this war is not exactly, you know, matters to US lah. So it's not a US war. So I don't think how you affect this in the long term. Okay, so eventually I feel that this is going to get resolve as in the stock market will continue to go higher lah. Okay, this is just my personal opinion. Whether the actual war will stop or not, I do not know. Okay, but eventually all the wars based on historical records, okay, eventually the market will get past it and will continue to head higher. So same for this event as well. So not to be too worried on this Hamas attack on the Israel. Okay, so let's go to the the previous last week. What did I mention about some of the stocks over here? So last week, okay, before I go there, okay, let's go to the market first. Okay, let's go to the market first. Okay, sorry about that, jumping around over here. Sometimes this kind of video is very impromptu. Okay, just want to share with you what I'm seeing right now in the market. Okay, and you can see that, you know, last Friday close was a very bullish close over here. Last Friday, okay, you can see that the market is up 1.18% for the S&P 500. The Nasdaq is up on the 1.68% over here. So if you didn't watch my public Facebook and YouTube live, right, do head over to our various social media channel and watch the public. So I share a view, my outlook, my views, etc. So I won't repeat them. So essentially, what I say that, you know, I was actually bullish. Right? Remember last week, actually, I just said that I'm looking for opportunity to go long in the market, right? Correct or not? So same for this week. I will still be focusing on the long opportunities. So I also mentioned, right, the Nasdaq is going to hit resistance level at the central pivot range. You know, somehow I'll just remove the link over here, this horizontal line over here. And somehow the market just have to come up with a reason, right, to have a resistance level and then come back down. Can you see that, you know, the Nasdaq 100 futures, right? Can you see that this was the central pivot range. Price hit there, and during the weekend, you know, the war news came out, and then market kept down, and we are kind of like, you know, hit the resistance level and then come back down. Kind of thing. Somehow the market just knew where the resistance level is. So the S&P 500, okay, if I mentioned during the public Facebook live, right, there is some potential movement to hit higher. And of course, if the market is going to hit higher in the last quarter of the year, Q4, right, then, you know, resistance are meant to be broken. So if, all in all, in short, okay, I'm still bullish, you know, in the market during the last quarter of the year over here. Okay, so I'm still looking for opportunity to go long. Okay, of course, we must be very selective. Of course, you know, with the war that is coming out, let's see if the market can recover, okay, when the market opens tonight. If you're unsure about the market, you can choose not to trade also. That's entirely fine as well. Okay, so let's head over to what I mentioned last week. Okay, last week I mentioned about the industrial stocks, right? So I mentioned quite a few. The bigger ones are like Copart, okay, or like Lee & Co, Caterpillar, what else? FedEx, okay. CSI, I mentioned that there's a pin bar, so I'm not keen. So all in all, there are a few that I actually monitor, and eventually I entered into Copart, okay, CPRT, that is the ticker name over here. Okay, I actually asked during the Facebook Live, and actually there's one gentleman, I think Nicholas, right? I'm not sure how many of you actually entered. Nicholas actually entered, so congrats, okay? So I also entered on this over here. So, you know, as I mentioned, right, okay, price came down lower, okay? So we must, there's another wash and rinse at the bottom over here. You can see that this was the wash line over here. Price, okay, close, okay, lower than the prior low over here. This was the prior low, okay? So and then after that, you know, price reverse back up again. The wash line I enter on this bar over here lah. And then right now price continue to head higher for the next 2 days or so. So I'm still holding on to this position and looking to trail my profits forward. Okay, and then certain other stocks like for example like maybe FDX and all this, right? FedEx, there's no trigger. So last I mentioned, right, you know, price must stay above this 263.56 and such, right? Price didn't reverse back up. Okay, instead price continue to go lower, so there's no trigger. So like for example like DE, okay, eventually there's a trigger on last Friday lah, but I didn't enter really lah. So okay, so price, this was the Monday. Okay, if you want really to enter, okay, price will be there, but I didn't enter lah. So for me, okay, compared to Deere and Co and the Copart was actually in a better trend. You see, Deere and Co is coming down, okay, and then Copart is in a stronger trend over here. See, overall, can you see over here? Okay, all right. So this is the reason why I entered into Copart. Of course, you know, whatever I mentioned, okay, during the video, it doesn't mean that you can't look at other stocks. It's just that what I'm focusing on. So there are many other stocks. Okay, you still can look at other stocks. It doesn't mean that you only focus on the stocks that I mentioned. Once again, okay, I just want to remind you that this is not a trade signal. Okay, so you still need to make your own decision on what to enter and when to sell. Okay, because it is very difficult for me to tell you exactly, you know, when to buy, when to sell, and I don't want to go into that extent. Because you know I still need to watch the price action fluctuate every single day, so I still need to watch the price action every day to see whether there's an entry or not. Okay, because every time I send to you on Monday, okay, this is a static price. Okay, I don't know how the market is going to react within the next few days or so. So you still need to watch the price action. So this is very important. I always need to stress that. Okay, all right, Ken. And the ETF that I mentioned, okay, I actually talk about certain of the like insurance and all this. Eventually, okay, I caught this SMIN, not a very familiar ETF, so I was also a bit hesitant. See, so you can also take this chance when you go through some of these ETF stocks, ETF list, right? Certain of the ETF list, if you are not very familiar, it is fine also. You can go through them, familiar with them. How is their price action also? Their price action. So for this SMIN, the India small cap, this was something new to me. Okay, but I also check it out and see that, hey, actually the price action is not too bad. Okay, very consistent, nice uptrend, I think, supported by the central pivot range, supported by the central pivot range, supported by the central pivot range over here lah. Okay, so eventually I entered over here. So this was the wash line over here. You can see that this price close below the prior low over here, and then I enter on this bar over here lah. Okay, after that there was a scare. Price actually get down lower. Okay, but I still hold on to it. My stop was actually somewhere below the low of this swing low over here lah. So there's still some movement. There's still some leeway for the price to move up and down. So eventually price continue to head higher lah. So I'm still in a decent profit for some slight profit lah, not decent profit, some slight profit for this lah. So all in all, last week I only entered into SMIN and also the Copart also. Okay, and with that, okay, let's see what is in store for this week. Okay, so for this week, okay, once again I'll go back to my relative rotation graph over here. Go to the US sector ETF, and then just click on the update over here. Okay, once again, for those who are very unfamiliar, right, so this is more like a sector rotation graph, relative rotation graph, right, exactly what it is meant over here. Okay, so you know, different sectors, stocks ETF, you go through like leading stocks, leading ETF, then to weakening, then to lagging, okay, and then to improving. Okay, all right, so we always want to find the one that's improving or that is leading. So you can see over here, right, if we can zoom in over here. Okay, so for this coming week or last week, okay, you can see that the technology stock has been making quite a significant improvement over here. This is XLK, the tech stock over here, right? Industrial stock is still doing not too bad. Okay, materials is still okay. Health is still leading but starting to drop. Okay, and communication over here, still all these are still doing quite okay. So for the context of this video, right, I wanted to still focus on the tech stocks and also the industrial stocks. Again, okay, it doesn't mean that if I don't look at the healthcare stock, okay, and the com stock or the materials, it doesn't mean that there's no opportunity there. Okay, there are still some of these stocks in the data sheet over here. You can still look through them yourself. So, because there are just too many already. I cannot look at so many. So I want to focus on. So at this point in time, okay, my focus is on the industrial and also on the tech stocks as well. Okay, Ken. So for this week, right? For this week is from the 8th of October to 15th of October over here. So very simple for the stocks, right? We just change to 8 to 15. Okay, 8 to 15 is from the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 is out. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 over here. These are the stocks that we're going to watch over here. Sorry, on my cough I'm still having a bit of cough over here. If we undo everything, okay, there's still many stocks, okay, there's still quite a lot. So that's what I want to focus on. So you can see that it is also in line with what I see. You can see the tech stock is moving, the industrial stock is leading also, right? So you can see that a lot of them is in technology 20 and also industrial. That's why we focus on that, okay? So let's focus, for example, just on the technology first over here. So technology, these are the stocks over here, okay? There are quite a number of them over here. Once again, I also can use this RRG, okay, chart to put into them. So there's 20 of them over here. This is the tech sector over here, NOVT, yes, okay, NOVT over here. I'll just put into this RRG chart over here and click update. So at least it will tell me which are the stocks that's leading right now. Okay. So on the first glance, right, you can see that what are the things that is improving. Okay, you can see that NOVT, okay, LSCC and such. Okay, all right, TER, all these are at one glance it looks pretty strong to me. Okay, so from a lagging to a improving, and then this one it is from improving to a leading over here. So okay, you can just screenshot this or rewatch this video and have a look on this RG chart over here, or you can just again screenshot or just pause the video, and these are the the green one and the blue one are the leading and also the improving. Blue one is the improving one and green one is the leading one. So I have already shortlisted a few that I wanted to have a watch list on. So all right, this NOVT is it NOVT? Yeah, NOVT. All right, let's take a look at NOVT. Okay, NOVT. Okay, so price is still in a downtrend. You can see that price is below the cloud. Okay, below the cloud and below the central pivot range and below central pivot range. But it seems that there is a kind of bottoming kind of effect over here. Okay, bottoming price action. So if you are looking at the daily time frame over here, there was a wash and rinse pattern over here. Let's hit over the 2-day time frame. 2-day, no, okay, daily. Okay, so you can see that where's the wash and rinse pattern over here. The wash bar is over here. Okay, all right, so the wash line is over here. The low is 140.24. okay, 140.24, 140.24 over here. Just to share with you again, a recap, can you see that this bar over here, the closing price closed below the prior day low over here. So this is the wash line. So in fact, on last Wednesday, price has already broken above the wash line over here and staying above that. So it hasn't really got up a lot yet. So there's still a potential to go higher, especially, okay, the target for me personally, immediate target is at least, to the pivot point over here. That's about 150.19. Of course, price can also go higher to about the top range at about 153.57. So this is one that I'm looking at. I have no position yet. Okay, I will see how the market will react tonight based on the war and such. So I haven't entered yet. Another one that you could be looking on is LSCC. Okay, this is the this semiconductor over here. Okay, again, price action is bearish. Price below the cloud and below the central pivot range. but there is also a wash and rinse pattern last week. Okay, so you can see that this was the low, this was the wash bar, and the low it is here is 78.14. Okay, 78.14 over here. Okay, so price close above the wash line on Friday. So again, if there is no war and such, right, then I might be okay when the market open. I might just enter long now, but because of the war, I'm still hesitant. So again, I'll just stay on the sideline and see how the market opens tonight and see how the market react. So these are the some of things. So based on the data over here, right? So is it NOVT? Yeah, Novanta. Okay, from 9th of October to 7th of November. Okay, for the past 13 years. Okay, 92% of time it is positive. And for example, like LSCC. Okay, from 12th of October to 8th of November. Okay, for the past 12 years, 11 years, it closed higher. So there are still quite a few that you can look at. And the other one that I'm looking at is also TER. Okay, TER, it is Teradine. Teradine is also semicon. Teradine, it is semicon TER. Okay, and you can see that there is also a pretty good price action over here. Can you see that, in a downtrend, okay, in a downtrend over here, uptrend and downtrend, price below central pivot range, below the cloud, right? Can you see that price actually hover at the central pivot range at the resistance level? And at the start of the month, price actually came down, but it cannot really go down lower. So this is a good price action over here. If the market is going to be very bearish right on this stock, right, price should continue to go down lower, but it didn't. It did not. And then there is a wash and rinse pattern over here. This is the wash bar. Okay, and the wash line, it is at about 99.66. Okay, 99.66 over here. Once again, you'll see that this is the low over here. Price okay, close lower than the prior low over here. So this is the wash line over here. Okay, and within the next few days or so, okay, price actually ping pong, and on Friday price still closed below this 99.66. Okay, all right, so I'm watching this as well. Okay, there are still quite a few based on this chart over here. Okay, okay, so there are a few over here, right? Like ADP, KLS, KL, IC, okay, all right, and such. Okay, so and Microsoft also. So you can just focus on this leading and improving. Improving is okay. Improving is the blue one and leading is the green one. Okay, you can take a screenshot, whatever it is, stop the video and just focus on this over here. You still need to make an effort, okay, to watch the price action, because as I said, I really don't know how all these individual stocks will move, okay, in this coming week. Okay, I'm not like God. I know which stock will move exactly, higher in this coming week. You still need to watch the price action. Okay, and this is for the technology sector over here, and for the industrial sector over here. Okay, once again, this was the one. Okay, for the industrial sector, you can filter over here, right? Industrial sector, these are the one industrial. Okay, all right, the list is over here. Okay, so also about 20 plus stocks over here. I will just paste it into this RG chart over here. Okay. So at first glance, okay, one thing that stand out very clearly is this TTC. TTC, okay, what stock is that? I'm not also not very familiar. Toro Industrial Commercial Vehicle over here. Okay, and quite a number of them clustered at the improving and the leading boxes over here. So this means that we are in a very good stocks over here. They are leading and improving against the S&P 500. So if you can zoom in further, okay, some of these stocks, okay, TTC, I'll go through later, like TTC, Leico, Helio, okay, somewhere around there, from improving to leading, okay, Leico or CMCO, okay, and such. So once again, all right, you can take a screenshot of this or pause the video and watch this thing, okay. or you can just, pause the video, screenshot, and focus on the improving stocks and also on the leading stocks over here. These are the stocks that you might want to focus on. So again, from 20 stocks, we cut down even lower. So the red one and the orange one, we don't want. Okay, focus on the blue and the green one over here. All right. So at first glance over here, I can see that TTC is Toro. TTC over here. Once again, price action is very bearish. Okay, very bearish over here. You can see that previously last year, okay, quite amazing. Last year when the market is down in the 2022, right? This stock actually went up quite a bit. Of course, after that it came down in a downtrend below the cloud and below the centrifugal range. Okay, and then based on earnings, it gapped down even lower. Okay, but you can see that this was the low that it made. Okay, it was the low that it made, and then price subsequently cannot come down lower and continue to head higher. Okay, I hope you can see this price action. I repeat, price go higher, cannot go down lower, and then make another higher low. So this looks like a pretty good price action to me also. And then let's see the 2-day time. Is there a wash and rinse? No. So there is a wash and rinse over here also. So the low is over here. It is 82.05. Okay, 82.05 over here. Once again, can you see that on this bar, price close lower than the prior bar low over here. So this was the wash line, and then on Wednesday, price actually closed higher lah. Okay, and then subsequent price move higher a little bit. So not exactly such higher, but if price can continue to hit higher, let's see how price react tonight. Once again, I'll be looking at the target, at least short-term wise, at the pivot point here, 88.2, which is also the gap down somewhere around here, the price level, 88.2. Okay, and that would be my first target if I entered long for Toro TTC. And then if we can see on this Helio, okay, Helio is at one glance, okay, there are a few, okay, Helio and Xylem. Xylem also looks not too bad. Okay, let's focus on Xylem, the improving one first. Okay, Xylem, it is XYL. Xylem. This is also a machinery one. So, okay, so you can see that also in a downtrend, some of these industrial stocks in a downtrend over here, there was a pin bar. Do you remember what I said? Whenever I see a pin bar or hammer candlestick pattern, I'll be quite skeptical. Okay, see a pin bar, you trap a lot of retail trader to go short. Okay, if price cannot go down lower, okay, I know those who shorted are being trapped already. Okay, so once again, is there a wash and rinse bar or not? So you can see over here, right? This was the wash bar, and then the wash line is over here. Wash line is 91.28. Okay, 91.28 over here. Once again, can you see that this was the close over here? The close is lower than the prior bar low over here. So this was the low over here, 91.28. Can you see that price, hovering at this 91.28, cannot close higher. So if this coming week, if price can go higher and stay above 91.28, okay, on Xylem, then I'll be quite keen to enter on Xylem. And of course, the immediate target will be somewhere near the pivot point, which is at about 94.90 over there. Okay, all right. And Xylem is one thing, and then what else? Xylem, and then Helio, HLIO. Okay, Helio, HLIO. Helio, okay. Helio, no lah. Okay, Helio, no, because this is a pin bar. As I mentioned, right, hammer candlestick pin bar, I'm not interested when I see this hammer pattern. So I'll skip Helio. I'm not be interested. Okay, so I really preach. I mean that I really what I preach. Okay, I really will do one. Okay, so and then what else? Zoom in over here. Leco, LECO. Let's see how's the Leco. Okay, these are also not very familiar to me. Lincoln Electric Holdings. Helio, is it industrial or not? Lincoln Electronic is industrial. Okay, let's see the price action. Also not too bad, not too bad also. You can see that, you know, in a downtrend, okay, but price seems to have a bottoming move also. This was the low over here. This was the low, okay, and then price make a lower low, I say make a higher low, and then price rebounded back up. And then there was a wash line over here, okay. Can you see that the wash bar is over here, wash line is over here. Low is 189.9, 180.93. 180.93 here. Okay. All right. So price last week Friday closed higher lah, and of course price has hit the central pivot range. So there could be some resistance, but you know, if the market really is bullish, I expect price to break above that lah. Okay. Okay. So again, let's see how price react this tonight. Also can stay above 180.93 or not. Okay. And then what else? One last stock. Okay. And then CMCO, what stock is that? I'm also not very familiar. Columbus McKinnon commercial vehicle. Okay, I'm not very familiar with stock. Okay, but it also allows me to, you know, just go ahead and explore some of these stocks as well. CMCO, Columbus McKinnon. Okay, so again, you can see a lot of this industrial stock, all the price action is almost the same downtrend, and then right now we are, let's see. Is there a wash line over here? Okay, all right. So there was a wash and rinse pattern over here. This was the wash bar, and then the wash line, it is over here. Low is 34.96 over here. 4.96 over here. Oh, no, over here is low. 34.96, right? $34.69. 34.69. You know, 奇怪. 34.69 over here. Okay, all right. 34.69. Okay, price. You know, this was the price that the close below the prior low. Okay, and then ping pong, price hit higher. Of course, now we are also hitting the central peak range. Okay, but if the seasons is to be in favor, right, then price we might continue to go higher. Okay. So let's see if price can stay above 34.96 tonight or so. So I have shortlisted quite a number of stocks over here. We still need to watch the price action over here. So based on the data over here, so for example, like Columbus, all these are this coming week, okay? And 11 to 27th of November, you can see that, is it like Leco 12 October to 7 November, and then Xylem, okay, 12th of October to 30th of November. There's quite a runway to go. Interesting is that Xylem, okay, is a 100% record for the past 11 years, okay, and then TTM that I mentioned, right? TTM, it is actually TTC, okay, for the past 14 years, okay, 13 years is up also quite a good runway window period until 29th of October. So we shall see how it goes over here. Once again, I want to repeat, okay, it doesn't mean that out of these so many stocks here, okay, I didn't mention you won't be looking at that. Like you still can look at all these other stocks, okay. So this is why, okay, if you have any stocks that you want to, you know, shout out, okay, feel free to comment in this unlisted video over here. Comment what are the stocks that you're looking at. Okay, let me know so that at least we can, you know, share together. Of course, when I transfer you guys to a membership site next time, then of course you can share a lot more, comment a lot more lah. Okay, but now make do with that. Okay, the YouTube comment section. You can, if you see any stock that you think that I might miss out, do share with them, because there are also a lot of stocks I cannot, you know, I cannot focus on so many stocks at the same time also. Okay, I need to zoom on what I want to see. I want to zoom on what, you know, that I think that's more important. I might miss out on some of the other stocks. Okay, I think with that, okay, I think that's all for today. So thank you for watching this video, and we will see how the market, okay, react tonight and the coming few days, and see if the market can recover. Okay, thanks so much, and bye bye.